Okay, something that is on everybody's mind right now is, does Nick Cannon, Sperminator, Nick Cannon, pay child support? And how does that look if he does pay child support? We're going to break all that down to you right now. Now, let me tell you this up front. There's going to be some rules of engagement here. I have gotten my information from several compiled sources. I will try to put a few of them in the box below so you can do your own fact checking if you want to. And all of these are rough estimates. Now, they found an attorney here in Los Angeles County who can attest to some things here, and these are the rough estimates based off of what they came up with. Also, let's make it clear up front, the only person that has anything that resembles anything that is in the public domain would be the goddess herself, Mariah. Everything else has not been to adjudicated in a court system. So he's keeping these women happy. And let's get started. So first let's start off with the only person that was able to wife up Nick, and that would be the goddess, the one and only Mariah Carey. All hail Mariah Carey. They have two beautiful twins, Moroccan and Monroe. Now, since Mariah makes much more than Nick by leaps and bounds, he doesn't really pay child support. And all of this is in court documents and so forth. But however, per court documents, Nick is required to add $5,000 every month to a trust for the twins. And the twins primarily live with Mariah. Now, interesting to note, the couple in the divorce settlement, Nick Cannon's travel costs whenever he wants to visit or however that's arranged, Mariah has to pay for all of Nick's travel expenses, including lodging. She has to pay for all of that. Because we all know she's the moneymaker. She's making all kinds of stuff, leaps and bounds, without even singing a note. She's still making money. We know this. But Nick still has to go to work. Now, and they also have a rule that no other significant other can be referred to as mom or dad by the twins. So mom will always be Mariah, as it should be, and dad should always be Nick. I kind of like that, especially the pathway that Nick is going down. Number two. Now, he was with Brittany Bell, and he has two children with her. Golden, who was born in 2017, and Powerful Woman, I believe the little girl's name is, who was born in 2020. He pays their mother approximately $60,000 a month. $60,000 a month. The number does not exclude or doesn't pay for expenses such as school, pediatric care, which Canada is possibly paying for that too, but we just know up front that he does pay her money, and it's approximately about $60,000. Now let's go to the next one. This is going to be Abby De La Rosa with the twins. Abby, of course, has her babies in 2021. The couple's large gap in income is the reason why Abby De La Rosa receives so much child support. De La Rosa is paid somewhere between $600,000 and $700,000 a year from Canada in child support. Now, this would average out to about $70,000, $80,000 a month. And this does not include school or health care, which is more than likely going to be also paid for by Nick himself. Now, again, I know sometimes the numbers are not going to add up. That's because nothing has been declared in a court, so we can only make guesstimates of what exactly is happening here. Now, Abby is at this moment, August 4th. Abby is currently pregnant, and we're all making this assumption that the child is Nick. So that would be his third child with this woman, assuming it is his. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but going on the notion that she is having his ninth child, she would possibly start getting close to $1 million of child support from Nick. And this third child is what we're calling a discount baby. Now, the expert explains that even though it's a high number, $1 million, it's also cheaper for Nick to have a third child with this woman than to go and get a new woman knocked up. So he's actually, cutting a deal here with her by having this third kid. So that's why they're calling it a discount baby. Now, we're going to move on to Alyssa Scott and Nick's child, Zen. Baby Zen was also born in 2021, and sadly, unfortunately, this makes us cry. He passed away at 5 months due to a condition, a brain cancer. This has been in the news. So we can assume that Nick took care of everything involved of Zen's care from birth to grave. But there was no real numbers for that, so we're going to move on. Now, we're getting to the latest person, Nick and Bree. His 8th child was just born a month ago. And this is with a model named Bree Ticey. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. Everything about this birth was posted on her IG account. She had a natural birth with midwives in her home. And she said she did this unassisted with any type of drugs, epidural, all natural. Way to go. She's estimated to have Nick give her $40,000 a month in child care now that the child is born. Now, between this new baby being born and Brittany's 2 children, that is about $1.2 million a year. Now, these are all approximate. Plus, the 3 children at $80,000 a month, that's going to be probably about another $1 million. Nick is paying an astounding $2.2 million a year in child support payments. It seems that the most important thing right now is making sure Nick gets more jobs so he can keep up with these child support payments. Now, if you look at how much money he's supposed to be worth and how much money that he is supposed to be making with his current job status, a couple of the websites that I saw said that he's making about $5 million a year. That could be right or wrong, of course, these are all alleged. So if he's giving 2.2 away just in child support, no man needs to be complaining. There's no way anybody can compare up to Nick Cannon except if you are the other sperminator of the year, Mr. Tesla himself, Elon Musk. But we know Elon is in a class by himself. So let me know what you think about this. I think this is really astounding, and this is Conservative Life on Mars. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tap that bell so you know when I have new content is being made and put up. And I'm real curious to see what you say about this.